phone and throw your red dress on. Meet me out on the lawn. Come on, climb my truck. I'm saving a couple bucks, yeah. Tonight we'll be lucky, you know. So let's roll all night. We gonna roll until the morning light. I see that look in your eye now, baby girl, don't lie. Don't just say you never done this before. Well, darling, can't you see what you done to me? And I ain't gonna hide the way I feel no more. So let's roll.
Good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. This is the Bluegrass Truck Series pre-race show here tonight. I'm Steve McMillan. BJ a little sick under weather tonight, but we're going to have Tony Iverson stepping in the booth in a few moments time when it comes to race time. But we got a pre-race show. We got Keith Hackney in the booth in with us tonight. He's your last season's truck champion. And we got Peyton Hubbard here and Sean Kostritza. Welcome, guys.
What's going on?
Oh, it's going pretty good, pretty good. Y'all excited for the new season coming up?
Oh yeah, we're ready to get started.
Well, Keith, tell these guys what to expect here. You know, being a veteran now, what they got to expect here at POCONO?
Well, Pocono is a very tricky track, and you will burn through some tires in a hurry. And you know, if you don't know how to conserve them tires, you're gonna be in trouble early. So, but I look forward to seeing a bunch of you know, a bunch of new guys coming in and doing their thing and mixing in with the OGs, you know, of this league. And it's just I guess it's some sort of fun just to sit back and watch these guys duke it out. You know, I wish I could be a part of it this season, but hey, we got to move up. That's what the boss man says. So just sit back and enjoy the show and root on our teammates we got.
Definitely. Right now, 39 drivers who signed up for tonight's race. That's a stacked field, Keith.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I think our first race last season, I think it was in the higher 30s too as well. Just for all the new guys coming in, man, just stick it out. You never know what'll happen throughout the season, and it's well worth it.
Definitely, Peyton. So basically, you got a season underneath your belt. What's your goals for this season?
Yeah, this will be my first full season starting, because I know last season I started kind of in the middle. But I got some experience, so I'm had a few good runs at the end of the last season, so I'm looking to put the whole season together, and hopefully we can, you know, come out on top like Keith did and keep it with the NLR crew.
So the strategy going into tonight, is it just to hang back for a little bit and see what goes on, since there's a lot of new drivers, or full-fledged go out?
I think for sure I need to, personally, I do want to kind of hang back at the beginning and kind of see where everybody's at, see what everybody's doing. And, you know, once I can see how the pace is going, and we'll go from there. Really, my main thing is just really getting better at conserving tires. I can do some good runs, but I have, been trying to get better at just conserving rather than pushing through the fronts or the rears, and we'll see what we do tonight.
Definitely. All right, Sean. So this is going to be your first season of truck season. Last year, you picked up a win.
Yeah, picked up a W at Martinsville. So that was a fantastic night, and it kind of changed this whole program around. Got a new team going with Wotel Racing and a bunch of new sponsors. Couldn't be happier. I'm just jacked up, ready to go for this season.
Definitely got Brett Wheeler, your teammate, here tonight, and someone to lean on to. Peyton. Thank you, sir, for if they need help asking questions, being there for them. I mean, the truck series has been stellar. I mean, Keith, if we look at the truck season last year, it was right about one of the best series in the Bluegrass last season.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the fact that the trucks kept the truck count up for majority of the season, and dude, it was so competitive. Even though some might think I made it look easy, but it damn sure wasn't easy. I mean, there's a lot of good guys that was in there last season, and also, I mean, a lot of them guys are returning. So, like I said, you never know what to expect, but you just got to make sure you're on your A game every week.
Definitely. I mean, there was a couple times during the playoffs last season we just thought maybe you were out of it. But, the wins, that really helped you in the stage points throughout the season.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like we already discussed. I mean, back last season, man, I got cold for a little while. I sat back, and then I got hot like when I needed to. And even in the playoffs, we started out hot, then we went really cold. Just didn't have things go our way. But at the same time, that just goes to show that if you just keep your composure and try to keep a straight level head, that anything's possible, and we just happen to get it done. So for all the new guys out there, man, just don't give up.
So, Sean, what is your goals tonight and throughout the season? Is it wins? Is it consistency? What is it? What's your goal, Sean, for the season?
Mainly consistency. Obviously, I want to pick up a couple wins. Finish in the top 5 in championship points would be stellar, I think. Just looking, being here tonight, just looking through the lineup. I mean, I'm sitting 13th, and I'm only a 10th off the pole. So, I mean, this is going to be a very competitive season. No mistakes. I think that's what's going to be necessary this season. And, yeah, go out and try your best.
Definitely. So, Peyton,
Mm-hmm.
When you raced last season, you were strong all season long when you were out there. You gave it your all. And the trucks versus the other series, like the Xfinity, the Cup Series, is it easier to drive a truck than a Xfinity and a Cup Series car?
In some aspect, I think so. And I know that, this season with the kind of change to the iRating cap, I'm eligible to at least run the 3. So I will be running Xfinity and the Cup here tomorrow, Wednesday. But I think overall, the truck it's fun to drive. I think the Xfinity car is the most fun to drive out of the 3. The Cup car is really playing it, obviously, with the new setup, with the next-gen car. But as far as the easy goes, I think the truck's probably one of the easier ones to drive, but it's really level, in my opinion. So you see a lot of people that are able to keep pace with each other. Like like he was saying, he's sitting P13, but he's only a 10th off a pole. So we've got a strong group of guys for this round, hopefully for this season.
Definitely. So we're at POCONO tonight and tomorrow night and Wednesday night with the Bluegrass Series. The track is 2.5 miles long. Tonight's race is 50 laps. The stage breaks on lap number 20. The drivers get 3 sets of tires. And a fuel run anywhere between 14 and 18 laps, right?
I think it was showing around like coming out of the pits, starting, it was showing about 16 laps, 15.8. So I think you may be able to stretch it, but we'll see. You'll probably be seeing around 16, I think.
So before we end our pre-race show real quick, before we go into qualifying, Keith, give these guys some advice. If they're listening, which they should be in the driver's meeting right now, but if they're listening, what advice would you give them tonight?
Well, obviously, first race with a bunch of new guys, a bunch of returning guys, a bunch of guys hasn't raced in a season or two or whatnot. You really need to fill everybody out at least for the first portion of the race and see how everybody drives and stuff like that. But there comes a time where you have to push the issue. There comes a time where if there's a hole, you got to take it, and just don't get in over your head, with just the amount of trucks that's around you and risk taking yourself out or anybody else out and stuff like that. But it's a very long season, man. If something happens tonight, you got 19, 20, however many weeks afterwards, that so many things can happen, and just don't give up because it is well worth it. This is probably one of the best leagues I've ever ran, period. I mean, dirt or asphalt, if you put them in the same category. Like, it's there. Jason does an amazing job. He is quite strict on everybody, and there's no favorites over here. And just go in there, do your thing, and it'll pay off at the end of the season.
All right. Well, Peyton, go ahead and tell everybody your sponsors this season.
I'd like to thank Elite Performance and Industries. Are the next level racing guys. I'm going to be leaning on them for a few things this season. I want to get better at the dirt stuff for sure. Spy Optic, Smith & Company, Custom Homes, and those are my main guys.
Well, Peyton, I wish you the best of luck, sir. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Sean Kostritza. So, go ahead and thank your sponsors. You got them all down?
Absolutely. For one, I just want to say I am thrilled to death to be a part of Wotel Racing. We got a bunch of sponsors this year, new ones. World of Thunder Esports League, UDTV, Miller Family Trucking, DirtFan.com. I appreciate everybody that's a part of this, and I'm excited to get this thing started.
Definitely. Well, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all can get to the end of the drivers' meeting, getting out for the final practice. Just tuning in. We're going to turn it back. We're going to still be live, but we're going to be on the pre-race screen. We'll be back live with qualifying in around about 4 minutes time here live on Ultimate Dirt TV, broadcasted live, simulcasted live on dirtfan.com, Bluegrass Facebook page and YouTube, and UDTV Facebook page and YouTube. Also want to go over a few things real quick too. As sponsorship wise, we can't do it without Buck Kicker, Huffman Performance, Kinder Performance, or Huffman Designs Kinder Performance, J&J Gaming. They're doing the hard charger for the first 2 weeks in the Xfinity Series. Video gaming terminal operator in Illinois, where it's statewide gambling. And also Elevated Outdoors coming on board this season. So a lot of new sponsors, faces coming on board. Hope you tune in for the race coming up in around about 3.5 minutes time.
early light, what so proudly wave at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. I'm Steve McMillan along with Tony Iverson. Good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. I'm Steve McMillan. Scared me right there. Had that Blair, and that just came back and scared the holy snot out of me. I almost jumped out of my own chair. Well, welcome, Tony, to opening night of the Bluegrass Truck Series here at POCONO. Qualified on the board, and Jonah Colbert on top of the charts with a 54.38.
Yeah, I'm excited. Been waiting for the new season to start and seeing these truck guys come out and all the new names and then some of the returning names too. And this is going to be an interesting race here.
Definitely 38 drivers assigned into the pit area tonight. Alex Healy from Columbus, Ohio. Alex Healy out on the track, and we're going to do something real quick because Alex Healy is here with us. So we're going to do that. Let's see here. Paste. Let's look here.
His SDK photo there looks like an album cover for a rap album.
Definitely. So
he's looking pretty thug right there.
Cobra on top of the charts with Healy, Takahashi. And look at Lang. Adam Lang goes to the top of the charts.
Healy doesn't best his first lap there, so he's going to stick there in third so far.
Definitely he is. I mean, you look at it right now, Lyons goes fourth quick. Takahashi in fifth there. There it is. Now we got Alex. He was a little late coming into the production booth, getting that done. So let's see who else is on the track. Car number 81 returning. It's Taylor Peacock. Taylor Peacock.
What's up, boys?
Bounces it off the wall.
He got into the outside
Man,
wall.
just got to sit down about 15 minutes ago, so I'm scrambling
it's easy
to
to
get
do
up
that.
the
The car will
pace here.
push if you don't get the right angle.
Definitely. So he having some problems right there.
The 24 shoots up to second place. Newcomer Sean Kaiser.
Yeah, Sean Kaiser in the 24 did a good job. Will Weber on the track, and the truck number 11. 24 drivers at the time did now make it 25. Adam Lane, Sean Kaiser, Jonah Colbert, Chris LeBourgeois, and Peyton Hubbard, your top 5 in qualifying right now. Laurel, Mississippi, Weber's from, and he's actually going to pull it to a stop there. There's Bentley McFarland in the 14 machine. He's currently 25th on the charts.
Yeah, 1st through 15th is only separated by 0.3, so some really competitive qualifying going on right now.
Yeah, so there's Bobby Hall Jr. in the 94 truck. Stop there on the side there. Also, right now, 23rd on the chart, Carter, truck number 3, Derek Puckett from Tyler, Texas. Rowdy goes by. So right now, still left to qualify. Dustin, Daniel Worthington, Michael Cole, Brett Wheeler, Mason, CJ Mason, Will Weber, Taylor Peacock, Cody Verrill, and Craig Williams.
Yeah, one of the things I love about this track too is even the guys that are a few tenths off here in qualifying, these straightaways are so long, the track's so long that the draft comes into play, and everybody kind of toes along with each other if they're able to at least stay in the draft. So it's really going to be an interesting race.
Well, I definitely think it will. I mean, like we said earlier, pit strategy will happen, anywhere from lap 14 to 18. And right now on the track, car number 113 from Rome, Pennsylvania, it's Daniel Worthington. And let me ask you something, Tony. Are you getting another Discord too?
No, I'm just in this one.
Keep on hearing something. I'm hearing voices.
I don't think I have anything else going. My phone is closed.
I will chime in for a split second and say, Steve, go over to your video sharing screen and tell it to mute all the audio coming to you. That's what you're hearing.
Ah, there we go. Ah, that was Alex Healy I'm hearing. Look at Travis Twitty on the board, 20th quick in that 29 machine right now. Dusty Ryan Stittle there from Pikeville, Kentucky in the 20 truck.
It's a good looking truck.
It is. Going with their top 5 right now still Adam Lane, Sean Kaiser, Jonah Colbert, Chris LeBourgeois, and Peyton Hubbard still your top 5. 6 is Bobby Hall Jr., Alex Healy, Lucas Lyons, Fernando Takahashi, and Alan Duranco right now your top 10.
I like seeing LeBourgeois up there with the high side hustlers. He's one of the truck representatives tonight.
He is. And what's definitely neat, forming a team this season, seeing Sean Kostritza there in that 13th spot. Really puts a smile on my face there, seeing him do good here in the trucks. Worthington just making some extra laps around, but Dustin Reinstittle there in the 20. He will qualify in 26. 32 drivers have timed in. Still left to qualify, Michael Cole, Brett Wheeler, CJ Mason, Will Weber, Taylor Peacock, Cody Verrill, and Craig Williams. Still left to qualify as they have 20 seconds left in qualifying.
I don't know if we're going to be getting any times from them guys.
No, I don't think so. Not tonight, huh?
I'll have to start in the back, but unfortunately they won't be eligible for any type of hard charger award. You got to lay down a qualifying lap for that.
Here, all right, qualifying comes to the end, and let's take a look at your qualifying results. Adam Lang, Sean Kaiser, Jonah Colbert, Chris LeBourgeois, and Peyton Hubbard, your top 5. Are you ready for tonight's starting lineup for the POCONO 50? Here it is. It's starting on a pole from the Evil Empire Sim Sports, truck number 59, Adam Lang. And to his outside, the All-American Motorsports, car number 24, Sean Kaiser.
And in the second row, on the inside, we're going to have Jonah Colbert. And then running on fourth, on the outside of the second row, we're going to have Chris LeBourgeois.
Row number 3 to the inside in Next Level Racing. And truck number 99 is Peyton Hubbard. And to his outside in the 94 Flex Motorsports, Bobby Hall Jr.
And in the next row, another Flex Motorsports driver, Alex Healy, will be on the inside of Road 4. And then the outside of Road 4, we're going to have Lucas Lyons from JC Motorsports.
Row number 5, the RPRT. Truck number 23 is Fernando Takahashi. And to his outside, the Flex Motorsports, car number 4, Alan Durango.
And in the sixth row on the inside, we're going to have Ronnie Shirk. And then on the outside there, we're going to have Ron Morris Jr.
And on your 7th row to the inside, representing Team Watt, and car number 46 is Sean Kostritza. And to his outside, the Cornerstone Motorsports, car number 77, Tyler Evans.
And then starting on the inside there, is it just Devin?
It says Devin. Let's see here.
Scroggins.
Devin Scroggins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, is he like Madonna with the one name? All right. And then on the outside of that, we're going to have Aaron Jackson in the 18.
And on your 9th row to inside, he hails out Pennsylvania, car number 12. It is Mark Gilbert. And to his outside, it's Barrett Morton in the All-American Motorsports, car number 9.
And then starting on the inside of the next row there is going to be David Brackett. And to his outside, the high side hustler, Travis Twitty.
In row number 11 be Daniel Worthington in 113 Flex Motorsports. To his outside, Wes Wiggin, his teammate in the Flex Motorsports, truck number 88.
And I'm going to tell you right now, my screen got so blurry, I can't see the next name.
Next name be John Valentine in the 22 from the Hackett Clark Motorsports. To his outside, Brian Terry. The following row will be Derek Puckett in the Texas Boys, car number 3. To his outside, the DWR Motorsports, car number 20, Dustin Reinstittle. Starting 27th night be Bentley in the 14, hails out of Mid-South. To his outside, Ed Osborne. Rolling off 29th tonight, it's Cody Anderson in 17 with the WJM Motorsports and Charlie Mace in the 45. Rolling off 31st night be Jeremy Vaughn, Next Level Racing, and George in the 55. Rolling off 33rd tonight, it's Cody Verrill and Brett Wheeler to his outside in the Black Diamond Motorsports, Team Watt, car number 56. And rounding out your field, it's going to be Will Weber and Taylor Peacock. CJ Mason roll off 37th, Craig roll off 38th, and 9th will be Michael Cole. That is tonight's starting lineup here for the Bluegrass Truck Series. And you know, we're fixing to have one heck of a race, because you know what? Pace
green flag.
truck is in. We're racing. Adam Lang and Sean Kaiser bringing us to the green flag as they pass the start-finish line. 38 drivers here tonight, or take that back, 39 drivers. As you look as they go into turn number 1.
Diving down on the turn number 1, I love it.
Yes, it looks neat, especially seeing all these drivers. This is pretty neat seeing this many drivers here on a regular season race as they head down.
Let's see if they can hold it together through the tunnel turn.
Let's see. So far, so good. Adam Lang continues to lead with Sean Kaiser in second. Got the 31 of Jonah Colbert there looking to his inside to make a pass for second. He will do it. He will clear him. Sean Kaiser fall back to the third spot. There's Peyton Hubbard in fourth. Alex Healy in the 97, currently in that fifth spot. Then you got Chris Bourgeois battling with Lucas Lyons there. Lucas Lyons in the 83. Or, excuse me, in the 25. The 83 is Chris Bourgeois. Lap number 1 in the books. You see him heading down the back straightaway here. Taking a look through Alpha Field. This is look, one thing here is about Brett Wheeler. He's just hanging back there in the 56 truck. Hanging back there with Will Weber, Cody Verrill, Cody Anderson right there. The 14, that is Bentley McFarland. Bentley McFarland currently running in that 27th spot there. Ed Osborne in his hip pocket in the 42. Meanwhile, back up front, Adam Lang starting to pull away from Jonah Cobert in the 31 machine. Sean Kaiser is in third with Peyton Hubbard and Alex Healy. Rounds out your top 5. But Alex Healy, he's fixing to have company by Lucas Lyons.
Yeah, I'm impressed to see Adam Lang pull out as far as he has. It makes me wonder if he's burning him up a little bit, but with this a track with this much draft, it's pretty impressive.
Oh yeah, these drivers are getting everything they've got. As you look on board with Alex Healy in the 97 there. Right from him is Peyton Hubbard.
Peyton Hubbard definitely got into the throttle a little earlier than Healy. Healy might be on a more conservative approach here, early going of the race.
Right, is on board with him. And let's go ahead with our other on-board driver. That is Brett Wheeler, driving the UDTV live look in. There's Brett Wheeler there in his VR.
Oh, yeah, racing in the future.
And how is the screen sharing going on, Tony? Is it looking okay, or is it still blurry?
It's a little blurry, but I got a pretty good idea of what's going on at the time.
All right, try it now and see what happens.
That looks much better.
As we go to the side-by-side view now.
I don't know what you did, but it was damn near magical.
Side-by-side view. You see the front on the left-hand side and mid-pack on the right-hand side. You see the 42 of Ed Osborne there, mid-pack. As you're watching the side-by-side UDTV live look in.
Yeah, with a track like this, 50 laps is kind of long and kind of short at the same time because of the difficulty of overtaking. So I'm curious to see how these guys in the mid-packs start driving when we get a little farther into this race.
Well, we know we're going to have a pit stop before the stage break on lap number 20. As Adam Lang continues to lead, he's led all 5 laps. There's Jonah Cobert there. He started in third, up to second. In that 31, there's Sean Kaiser. He started second. He fall back to third. Peyton Hubbard in that 4th spot in the 99 machine with Alex Healy right there in his hip pocket.
Yeah, Healy's moved up a few spots and is looking like he's going to be moving up another spot here to keep his pressure up.
Well, the biggest mover right now so far is the number 11. That's Will Weber. He's up 9 spots at the start of the race. Currently running in that 26th spot. Trying to chase down Derek Puckett. And we got cautioned out on the speedway.
Oh, that's right in front of him. Woo!
Right in front of him. And it looks like Rod Morris Jr. bringing out that caution.
That's unfortunate for him. That'll send him to the back, but it doesn't look like he's picked up too much damage. You really don't want any damage here on this track, but we'll see what happens here.
Oh, Twitty gets into the side of him, and around he goes.
Looks like he was trying to turn down a little earlier than Twitty anticipated, and Twitty wasn't ready to turn into the tunnel turn yet.
Yep, it looks like from that view, it looks like it came down on Twitty just a tad bit. Bringing out our first caution of the night.
Luckily for him, doesn't look like there's really any damage or anything. You don't want damage here on a track. Running these speeds, the arrow will kill you.
Definitely is. Right now, you're the leader is Adam Lang, Jonah Cobert, Sean Kaiser, Peyton Hubbard, and Alex Healy, your top 5. You got Lucas Lyons, Fernando Takahashi, Bobby Hall Jr., Tyler Evans, Ronnie Shirk, your top 10. And
Chris LeBourgeois fallen back 7 positions. I wonder what was going on there.
Yeah, he might be trying to play it safe there, maybe. You never know. The front's sometimes dangerous. But as a driver yourself, would you pit now?
I'm only pitting if the guys in front of me do. If I'm the leader, I have no idea.
Well, they are coming down, and the 23 of Fernando Takahashi will stay out. He will be your new race leader. Adam Lang bringing the field down in the 59 truck. Right there is Jonah Cobert in the 31. And Sean Kaiser to 24. Here they come, making their pit stops.
I don't think anybody stayed out with Takahashi either, so this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out for him. But
definitely looks like this is splash and go with these drivers. That first off the track being Jonah Cobert. Adam Lang will come out second. Peyton Hubbard third. Sean Kaiser will come out in fifth. There's Alex Healy in sixth. So pit stops underway. And Chris LeBourgeois still down pit road. So he must have some damage on that car.
Yeah, he must have got into the wall or something toward the beginning, and that's what caused him to lose those spots.
Also, Lucas Lyons took a long pit stop. He lost 24 spots. Travis Twitty lost 16. Rod Morse Jr., he was involved in the incident. He lost 25 spots there.
Yeah, that's just these drivers knowing the importance of the arrow here at Pocono. You really got to get that damage repaired to the best of your ability to have a chance out here.
And we want to thank you, Tony, for coming on board with us tonight. BJ got the coronas, so his speaking voice is not that well because he has the coughs. So thank you for filling in tonight. Sure do appreciate you.
Oh, man, not a problem. I appreciate the broadcast you guys put on for us, 3 times a week, and I've been looking forward to this race. I was going to be watching it anyways, so here I am.
Well, I really should thank the wife, right?
Yeah, permission was granted.
Yeah, I want to thank for holding the water off till after this race. And if you don't know, Tony Iverson is going to be a father right about any day now, huh?
Yeah, we're basically waiting on a water breakage at this point.
So, I mean, that can come any time. She's ready to pop. I bet she's ready to get that baby out of the oven.
Yeah, she has like no more comfortable positions left in life, so.
Well, how about this? Fernando Takahashi did not pit, so he will stay out. He will choose the inside line for this restart. Now, how much of an advantage does the other drivers have, since they're only allowing about 5 to 6 laps on the set of tires?
Honestly, I mean, this might play out perfectly for Takahashi because I'm not really thinking there'll be too much fall off here. And, even if he does get passed up by one of these guys with fresher tires, he might be able to get behind a couple of them and just hold the draft. And, it could be just fine for him.
Here's Sean.
I'm also getting a report that it was slight damage all the way down the right side on the Bourgeois' car, or truck, I should say. So, yeah, he definitely must have gotten to the wall.
Definitely. Looking at Sean Kostritza's truck there in the 46, making his debut in the Truck Series. Picked up an Xfinity Series win last season at Martinsville. Looking pretty good here. Restarting 10th in his first truck race.
That's a pretty slick paint job, too, I got to say. I like that one.
Yeah. We got to thank, me and BJ got to thank our sponsor, Bill Miller. I mean, he's multi-talented, and everything I need, he always seems to prevail. And you can ask BJ, Tony. I'm a picky person.
Big
Well, looks like you made
facts.
some good creative decisions there, because I definitely like it.
And he has a couple colors. He has a blue one. He has an orange one, because, Sean likes bright colors. That's something we learned. And looking at his teammate, Brett Wheeler. Let's see where Brett's at. He's in 28th position, that 56 truck. That's Sean Schultz's teammate this season.
Yeah, you guys got them matching pretty good. They're like the old Red Bull team did in the Cup Series a few years back.
And then tomorrow night, Sean Kostritza will have Robbie Richards as his teammate in the Xfinity Series. So, kind of packed out, small little team, but we're going to get somewhere. Small strides.
I love it.
Small strides.
That's great. It's good for the league, get more teams involved, and, put some good-looking trucks and cars on the track and let them race. I love it.
Definitely. Right now, thank you for tuning in to Ultimate Dirt TV. We're simulcast live on UDTV. I mean, not UDTV, but dirtfan.com and Bluegrass. Facebook and YouTube channel. Make sure to hit a like and a follow. Share out the broadcast. We sure appreciate you tuning in tonight. Fernando Takahashi is getting ready to bring this field to the green in the 23 truck.
He's got the 23 with the red and the black and white. Got the Chicago Bull Michael Jordan feel going on a little bit.
Yes, he does. All right, the pace car looking to make the hard left-hand turn down pit road momentarily. Fernando will bring us to the Geico restart zone. There it is. You can fire off any time. Green flag is out. On lap number 10, completed in the Bucks. On lap number 11, 10 laps to go to the stage break. Takahashi, right now your race leader. He'll bring the field into the turn 1 there. As you look at Jonah Herbert on the outside, Tony, he made it look easy.
Oh yeah, those fresh tires definitely made a difference in that first turn there. We'll see if Takahashi can get back in line here or if he's about to be served up. A lot of overtakes.
Well, Adam Lang now getting around Takahashi. Takahashi falls back to third. There's Peyton Hubbard into 99. Now he's looking to the outside. Oh, a little aggressiveness that going on. You see the 94, Bobby Hall Jr., and we got a caution out on the racetrack, and it's the 56 truck of Brett Wheeler going around.
That tunnel turn can get dicey. I think something happened through there.
Let's take a look at your NLRA instant replay. Oh, it looks like maybe he just came down. Maybe you didn't see him.
I'm not sure who was in the white truck there, but they definitely took a good lick on the inside wall there.
Like a different view of it.
The 14. Who's that?
14 is Bentley
Bentley
McFarland.
McFarland. One of the newcomers to the series. That was unfortunate. That was a pretty heavy hit right there.
That was. Rick got a little lucky there, not getting to that inside wall.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not sure what kind of damage was caused by the initial hit, but it didn't look too bad. It looked like he might have gotten away with one a little bit there.
Just Red Owl Real Estate. You gotta wonder if Fernando gonna take a pit side this time.
If he can make it to the stage, then he definitely should not pit right now. He'll just be putting himself in the back right before stage break. But we'll see what I'm sure he knows that. So if he has to pit, he will. But otherwise, these cautions might have gave him just enough to stay.
Oh, look at him. He's down there. Is he going to come? He looks like he's coming down pit road. Takahashi coming down pit road.
That'll put him in the back, unless he has some company.
And also Ronnie Shirk there in the 51 truck coming down pit road. The two drivers down pit road right now, taking their pit stop. Your race leader, Jonah Cobert, Adam Lang, Peyton Hubbard, Alex Healy, and Tyler Evans, your top 5. Then is Bobby Hall running in 6th position. 7th is Sean Kostritza. 8th is Barrett Morton. He's up 10 spots. And you got Alan DeRocco in 9th and Devin Scroggins in the 71 truck. And it shows he's from Hot Springs. We need to find out what state he's in Hot Springs. So while
looking back through the field, looks like Dustin Rinstedel, he's up 12 spots.
Yes, he is in that 20 machine there.
Approaching the top 10. And then Cody Verrill is up 16 spots. So them guys are having a pretty good run up through the field.
I guess after that last pit stop, really helped them. Here's Will Weber. He's up 14 spots, currently running in 21st in the 11 truck. While we're doing that, we're going to go to the Bluegrass sponsors up there. Get a shout out to some of these sponsors. Elevated Outdoors coming on board this season as a new sponsor. And sponsoring the hard charger for the Xfinity Series for 2 weeks is J&J Gaming. In Illinois and anywhere, statewide gambling. Video game terminal operator. And then you have Butt Kicker, Kinder Performance, Huffbud Designs. All part of the sponsorship of Bluegrass.
I have not heard of Elevated Outdoors, but that's one of the benefits to, signing up for a sponsorship, because now I'm going to try to figure out what that is. So any potential sponsors, keep that in mind.
There's Alex Healy. He's going to restart on the outside of row number 2. So Jonah Cobert will choose the inside for the restart, with Adam Lang to his outside. You got Peyton Hubbard currently running at 3rd, 99. And Alex Healy currently running 4th. Bobby Hall Jr. in the 94. And Tyler Evans in the W.
Yeah, and I'd be curious to see what happens here on this upcoming stage break if we don't have a caution in between here and there. Shirk and Takahashi were the only guys that pitted during this last caution, so they might possibly be looking at not pitting during the stage break to start up front. We'll see what happens.
And we're going to stay on board with Alex Healy when we come to the green flag, looking at a different angle there. Jonah Cobert, you're in the 31. Bring the field to the Geico restart zone. That's right on board with Alex Healy, the 97 truck. Green flag is out. Jonah Cobert there getting a good start. Now look at Alex Healy there in the 97 truck on the outside. Right in front of him is Adam Lang. So right now, if you are Alex Healy, you just want to be in the top 5, or you want to try to go for the win and get those stage points?
As a Bluegrass veteran, I'm going to try to go get the stage points, seeing how important they ended up being. And, if you have the chance, go for them. But, you also don't want to burn it up too much. It's so easy to do that on these tracks that are a little flatter. So
we go to our side-by-side camera. On the left-hand side is the battle for up front. You see Jonah Cobert and Adam Lang. And then on your right side of the screen, you see mid-pack. Looks like 12th, 13th, and 14th there. Mark.
Oh, we're going 3 wide into 1.
Yes, look at 3 wide there. Making some moves back there in the back as the front's pretty much single file. But now look at Adam Lang. He's closing up to your race leader of Jonah Colbert in that 31 truck as we're on lap number 16. 4 laps to go to the stage break. Here at Pocono, you're watching the Bluegrass Truck Series live on Ultimate Dirt TV.
Yeah, Colbert got out of the tunnel turn significantly better than Lang did right there. Now Lang's running a way different line than him through turn 3.
He ran the high line, Lang did, but he's not gaining ground. In fact, Jonah Colbert is pulling away from Adam Lang. Alex Healy now in your 3rd place. Hubbard in 4th. Barrett Morton in 5th. And there's Sean Kostritza in 6th. And
Kostritza's made some great moves since the restart.
He has. He's, putting heavy pressure on Barrett Morton there in the 9 truck as they go down right there. Do you see the Flex Motorsports 94? That's Bobby Hall Jr. and the 4 of Alan Durango right there.
Yeah, it looks like Hall is getting passed by multiple vehicles here. I wonder if there's something wrong.
Or is he just trying to hang in there with 3 laps to go for the stage break? There's the 38, David Brackett. Battling side by side with Wes Wiggin.
Yeah, they're 2 wide all the way back through right there. Some good racing, trying to pick up as many spots. Maybe crack that top 10 before the stage in, get some points.
Scruggins
Oh, no!
Gets into the 12. David Brackett involved. Mark Gilbert involved.
That was a hard lick right there.
That was. It was right there.
Yeah, it was the camera jinx.
Yeah. Let's see here. Take a look at your NLRA instant replay.
Oh, that's some guys dodging it there.
Yeah.
That's also going to bring us to the stage break. I'm being informed here by Will.
So you see them, they're 2 by 2 there.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's pretty clean so far there. Let's see what happens to get them muscled up. Going down into turn 1. Oh.
Looks like
what forced them down?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like the 71.
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell if he got hit from behind or if he maybe thought everybody was turning a little earlier than they were.
Let's see here. There's the far chase.
So I'm going to look here on the outside to see if he gets contacted in the rear.
That's what did it right there. Contact in the rear. 38 gets into the back.
Oh, man, that 12 truck got tore up from that crash. That truck's probably done for the night.
Let's see. So right now, Fernando Takahashi out of the race. Mark Gilbert out of the race. But your race leader for the stage win will be Jonah Colbert, Adam Lang, Alex Healy, Peyton Hubbard, Barrett Morton, Sean Kostritza in 6th, Alan Durango in 7th, Tyler Evans in 8th, Bobby Hall Jr. in 9th, Wes Wiggin in 10th, as the drivers come down pit road.
So those 10 will be receiving the first stage points of the season.
Definitely. And this is going to play a major factor later on when we get to that chase.
Yeah, Colbert making a good impression so far for his first run, and Lang, 2 rookies up here in 1st and 2nd.
Yes, sir.
It's already making for an interesting season.
It's going to be fun. I believe it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. We just get BJ over this COVID. Tomorrow night, Mikey Neal Jr. be in the booth with me. So, Charlie Mace, David Brackett, and Aaron Jackson all stay out. But first off of pit road, it's going to be Jonah Colbert Adam Lang. Let's see here. Cody Anderson.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, Cody Anderson up 23 spots in the 17 truck. Barrett Morton will come off in 7th. Peyton Hubbard, Alex Healy, and Sean Kostritza, your top 10.
I'm wondering if that 17 truck maybe just took some right sides. Maybe the 9 did as well.
But here's the trick. I mean, you got Charlie Mace there that did not pit. Aaron Jackson did not pit. That's your top 2. You got to wonder if they're coming down next time by. Maybe that way pit road won't be so congested.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to approach it, but I didn't even think of that one.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if you're a driver like me, you know I'm crazy. Then...
Oh, I've been contacted on pit road plenty of times to know it's a frustrating thing.
So, the driver I said shows Hot Springs. That was the 71 of Devin Scroggins. And BJ did some research. If it's Hot Springs that you're thinking of, it'd be Hot Springs, Arkansas. We're about 40 minutes away from it. Down south.
According to Google, it's the only state in the Midwest, and he shows that he's in the Midwest Club, so...
Maybe we need to get a hold of him after this race.
Yes.
Well, tomorrow night in the Central States, we're prepared for some bad weather. They're expecting tornadoes and everything through the central Arkansas and the Mississippi area tomorrow evening. But lights are out. We're fixing to go back to green flag racing.
I've lived in 12 states, and I have not lived or even drove through Arkansas before.
I don't know if you missed anything, though. All right. Aaron Jackson going to bring the field to the green flag in the 18. That's Fire Dodd truck. Jonah Colbert will start on the outside in the 31. Row number 2 be Adam Lang and Cody Anderson. Anderson in the 17 truck. Row number 3 be Barrett Morton and Peyton Hubbard. Sean Kostritza roll off 7th with Alex Healy to his outside.
And then Duranko and Wigan will round out the top 10 for this restart. No more stage breaks. Running to the end now.
Running to the end. Let's see here. Pace cars, they're looking for it to make that hard left-hand turn down pit road. Aaron Jackson bring it to the Geico restart zone. He's going to fire. Green flag is in the air. And that was actually a very good start for Jonah Colbert there as he's side by side with him. Going down the front straightaway, they'll head into turn number 1. Jonah Colbert. He's going to make
You really
this
can't
pass.
do a better restart than that from second position. That was about as good as it gets.
And he made it look easy, and he's out like a cannon down the back straightaway. Now Adam Lane gets around Aaron Jackson, and the Barrett Morton in the 9 truck now on the outside of Aaron Jackson. There's Alex Healy, Cody Anderson in the 17 truck. There's Alan Duranko, Peyton Hubbard.
Yellow.
Oh, got a wreck.
Right in front of them, that's Barrett Morton in the 9 truck getting turned around there.
Yeah, that was one of the guys that I think he only took 2 tires, and he was running a risky move, and he paid the ultimate price.
Let's take a look at your NLRA instant replay. He's side by side. Oh, looks like a little wheel hop there between him and 18 of Aaron Jackson.
Yeah, that tunnel turn can be treacherous. He gave him enough room. That's a close one there. I mean, I would probably call that a racing incident. The room is there, but the guy on the inside, he's doing everything he can. That was just a racing deal, it looks like to me.
Yep. Barrett Morton crowding them down on the inside there.
Wow, what a dodge right there.
Especially for all those front runners up there.
I'm not sure who that was in that first black truck that was behind him there, but he missed it by an inch.
Jonah Kober, Adam Lang, Aaron Jackson, Alex Healy, and Cody Anderson, your top 5. Al DeRocco, Peyton Hubbard, Dustin Renstidel, Sean Kostritza, and Wes Wiggin, your top 5. Look at Brett Wheeler up 10 spots, down at 24th position in the 56 with some damage on the left-hand side of that machine.
You know, if you're going to have a little bit of a scruff anywhere on this track, that's where you want to have it. So.
And look, there's Brian Terry, a longtime supporter of the Bluegrass, in the 13, currently running in 26th position. Daniel Worthington, currently running in 27th. Some of the drivers are going to come down pit road. Bobby Hall Jr., Chris LeBourgeois, Devin Scroggins in the 71, Bentley McFarland, Charlie Mace, Barrett Morton, David Brackett, Fernando Takahashi coming down pit road. Out of the race is Mark Gilbert.
I was just informed, too, that they are indeed ruling that racing incident on that last incident there.
I mean, it was, like I said, looked like a wheel hop. You know, I mean, hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's all about having fun and seeing who can prevail at the end of the championship. So, you know, these top 10 that finished in the top 10 in the first stage, they got stage points. That's going to help them. And really, honestly, that puts everybody in a hole 11th on back after leaving tonight, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're only 20 laps into the season, and you're already not in the top 10 in points. And that's a for sure factual statement for those guys. So, yeah, I would look at it that way. For you know, nothing wrong with putting a little more of a chip on your shoulder if you have to.
Right. But, you know, we've seen people come, you know, far back, picking up a win, and being in the playoffs, too. I mean, we've seen it. It can be done. But, you know, one thing you got to wonder, I believe it was 6 wins. BJ might have to correct me on that. I believe 6 wins Keith Hackney had last season in trucks. That's going to be something hard to beat this season.
I believe that would be 7 with the final race, if I'm not mistaken.
7 wins. That's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 21 race season, and, you know, that he's winning a third of the races at that rate. You know, that's damn near like that Jeff Gordon championship season with the 13 wins.
Yeah. Well, Jonah Colbert will choose the inside for the restart with Adam Lang to his outside. For number 2 be Aaron Jackson and his outside. Alex Healy in the Flex Motorsports. Cody Anderson will restart in the 5th position with Alan DeRocco to his outside. Then you have Peyton Hubbard in the 99. Restart 7th with Dustin Renstidel there in 8th. Sean Kostritza roll off 9th in that 46 UDTV truck. And Wes Wiggin restart on his outside at 10th. Cody Verrill and Will Weber on the next row.
It'll be Sean Kaiser, Ed Osborne, Ron Morris Jr., Tyler Evans, CJ Mason, Craig Williams, and then Mr. Twitty rounding out the top 20.
Travis been quiet all night long. Started 20th, currently in 20th, so he hasn't gained any, but he definitely hasn't lost any. You know, Travis was last season, I would say Travis had a lot of good runs, but he's at the wrong place at the wrong time, getting caught up in other people's mistakes.
And he had one podium finish that was a heartbreaker when he got contacted from behind by the, impendent champion after the fact. So that was a hard one to watch for me personally.
Yep, Twitty got put on the tombstone. We're back to racing here at Pocono. The Pocono 50, 25 laps to go. Jonah Cobra, your race leader. Adam Lang in second. Aaron Jackson and Alex Healy. Healy on the outside of Aaron Jackson going into turn number 1. Jackson has it. Healy will fall in line. Then you got Alan Durango there in fourth. He is clear. Cody Anderson. Then you have Hubbard, and you got a whole slew of drivers behind them as we go back to our side-by-side action.
Dicey into the tunnel turn is always interesting.
Yes, it is. As we're on our side-by-side, on your left-hand side of the screen, you're looking at your race front pack there.
Now these guys know too. We're over halfway through the race. There's a lot of drivers on this track. It's time to start trying to pick it up a little bit if you can. And they're moving around looking for it right now.
Yes, they are. But give it up for Aaron Jackson, up 13 spots in the 18 truck, currently running in the top 3, and Cody Anderson up 23 spots in the 17 truck. He's looking to the inside of Alan Durango, side by side there. Alan Durango with Flex Motorsports. He got Pete Hubbard right there behind him. These drivers caution on the speedway.
I have not seen what happened there.
I'm not either. There's David Bracken. Let's see if BJ can figure it out for us.
Looking.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe this isn't caution related, like incident related caution.
So there's Chris LeBourgeois. Now it looks like he's made more contact with the wall. We're going to rewind it just a little bit. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
You see Chris LeBourgeois there coming in. Oh, they bunch up a little bit. He goes defensive on the outside, gets into the outside wall, makes heavy contact in the 83 truck.
It looked like they checked up in front of him or something there. Like he was just coming in so hot. It just didn't look. Oh, something was weird there.
Let's see.
Oh, he's already had some front damage too there.
Yeah, he has a little bit of damage from earlier on. There you see the drivers. They start to bunch up right there.
Then there's the checkup.
Chris goes to the outside, but the 11 or the 22 has to move up a tad bit, and they will hop, and that sends LeBourgeois into the outside wall.
Yeah, he drifted up they both drifted up trying to dodge that car that drifted down there.
Under our fourth caution of the night. Jonah Colbert continues to lead. Cody Anderson, Cody Verrill, Derek Puckett, and Brian Terry all coming down pit road. Chris LeBourgeois already down pit road.
Our leader, Jonah Colbert, if I'm remembering correctly, he's also one of our new team owners, the team JC Motorsports. That's his initials. I'm pretty sure that there's a correlation there.
Yeah. And some of the names you just see an R in the parentheses. Well, our race control tried to make it easier for everybody to know who's a rookie and who's not. And for some reason did not like that command, so it has R by the number instead of the name. We're going to get that fixed, hopefully going into the next race. Make it a little bit easier there.
And the word from race control is that is another racing incident. They're not going to pin that one on any one driver.
Well, Jonah Colbert having a stellar afternoon here, or evening. Adam Lane started on pole, running in second in the 59 truck.
Yeah, our top three are all newcomers right now. And then one of our league vets is the one right next in line there, Mr. Alex Healy.
Yep.
Followed by another one of our veterans, Alan Duranko, for the top five.
You got Peyton Hubbard in 6th, Justin Greenstidle there in 7th, up 19 spots. Wes Wiggin, the veteran, in 8th. Then you got Sean Stritza in 9th, and Will Weber in 10th. And BJ, look at this. In 18th right now is Brett Wheeler. He's up 16 spots.
Ooh, go Brett.
And Brett don't really race trucks or race asphalt, so this is kind of something new for me and BJ to see. Kind of like, oh. You know, Tony, it's kind of like this. You know, I race trucks at Daytona. You know, yeah, they said that'd be easy top. You know, I finished 5th. Okay, I think I deserve bragging rights in that. I went through a parking lot to get that 5th place finish.
Yeah, I mean, you're a full-fledged stock car driver at that point.
Right. I mean, I came from a lap down.
Well, that was a fun race to watch, too. I remember that.
Yes. I had to get new pedals and everything from night before because my cat chewed up my expensive wiring on my expensive wheels and pedals. And then I kept on overshooting the brake because it has that block in there so you don't lock up the brakes.
Oh, yeah.
So I was having all kinds of problems. But I was quite proud of my top 5 finish last season. My only start at Daytona.
No, you definitely went through trials and tribulations there. All the parts of a roller coaster were involved.
Oh, yes. Let me tell you, and you know, especially when you're like yelling, I have no brakes. I literally, and this is the fun part, the steering wheel came off.
Oh my gosh. I haven't had that one happen.
Because I was trying to slam on the brakes so hard to stop down at the pit road, the steering wheel came off. Oh.
That makes the 5th that much better.
It does. It does. The pace car pulls off, and Jonah Colbert brings it back to the Geico restart. So good start for Jonah Colbert there. Alex Healy, he's getting a shot to the shorts of Adam Lang. Lang not getting off to a good start there. As we got 20 laps to go.
Yeah, Aaron Jackson lost a lot of ground there with Healy getting that great push on the 59 on the outside, and that's going to push Healy up into a convincing top 3 position. He's in their draft. We'll see what happens here.
Yes, and there's Peyton Hubbard looking to the outside of Aaron Jackson. Jackson has a tad bit of damage on the rear end. But look at Adam Lang now, the top 3. You can throw a blanket over them. That is Jonah Colbert, Adam Lang, and Alex Healy. They're starting to pull away from Peyton Hubbard, Alan Duranko, Aaron Jackson, Wes Wiggin.
Yeah, and you know, being about, I would guess they're about 5 or so laps outside of what would be their final pit stops. So, you know, they're really going to be jostling for position with the potential that this is going to stay green.
They're going to be trying, that's for sure. They want, you know, every spot they can get.
Oh, man. The camera jinx again.
It did. Woo. That was kind of scary. That was Brett Wheeler really called live. Looking at Brett Wheeler. He's currently running in that 17th spot there as he looks to the outside of Ron Morris Jr. is currently running at 16. Ron will run on the bottom here. He's going to slide on up the exit there. Ooh, almost caught the back end. I believe that's Jeremy Vaughn in the 2 truck.
He was about to take another shot to the shorts there.
Yeah. Now going with our 3rd place runner right now, Alex Healy.
Yeah, if I'm Healy, I'm just going to stay right here for as long as that 2nd place truck keeps the same distance.
Look how comfortable he looks there.
Yeah, this is a good spot for him. Interesting that the top 2 took a different line through turn 1 there.
Well, Aaron Jackson down pit road. He's
with 18 to go, he's going to be pushing it, and he's also making it to where he's not going to have anybody to draft with down the straightaways. So that's he might need a caution to have a good shot coming back in this one from pitting at that time.
He definitely does not want to see a green white checker. That's for sure.
No.
As we go back to our side-by-side on the left-hand side of the screen, you see the top 3 drivers. That is Jonah Colbert, Adam Lang, and Alex Healy, your top 3. And on the right-hand side, you see mid-pack. That's right about 16th, 17th, 18th on the board there.
Yeah, Bobby Hall, I remember correctly, he was the championship runner-up last season.
He was in the 94 truck, picking up a couple of wins on the season.
Yeah, he's not having that same luck here tonight. He's down 15 spots in the 21st position.
Well, how about Jonah Colbert there? Having a good run here tonight. Started third, running first. Adam Lang started on the pole. We're currently running in that second spot. And Alex Healy currently running third. He's up 4 spots there.
Yeah, I think these top 2 newcomers here have, they've already shown me enough to know that they're going to be serious contenders this season.
And on the right-hand side, you see, let's see here, you see Greg Williams, George Gibbs, John Valentine there, Cody Verrill.
Yeah, a lot of newcomers. I love it.
Another caution on the speedway.
Uh-oh. Now that's going to play out for the guy that had just pitted. As long as he didn't go a lap down, he'll end up being able to lead him off here.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh, all 3 of those trucks are done for the day.
Taylor Peacock into 81. We're going to have to find it just a tad bit more because there's the...
Something causes that white and red truck there to just shoot up. It's the same as before. It must be a contact to the rear. I'm being informed now that Peacock is claiming the accident.
As you look, Peacock is right there.
He's trying to bump draft him.
Gets into CJ Mason. Mason hits the outside wall. Goes back down. Collects Peacock. And Lucas Lyons there in the 25 truck. Heavy damage. And look at Mason almost on his side there.
We were looking up his skirt right there. That's never good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all 3 of those trucks I'm guessing are way too damaged to have a shot at this one.
And there is Aaron Jackson. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's see. Jackson's currently running in 35th spot. 1 lap down at Milwaukee's best, truck number 18. So that pit stop.
So he did go a lap down.
He did go a lap down. As the drivers will come down pit road.
Well, he could still take the wave around here. I mean, he's probably the lucky dog if he's only 1 lap down.
So everybody coming down pit road. Jonah Colbert bringing the field. Donald Crawford Sr. says hi. Hello, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, the 59 gets sideways, misses the pit, has to back in.
That's huge.
That is definitely huge. Charlie Mace stays out. We're getting some tires. The first off pit road will be Jonah Colbert.
This is the final stop. I mean, that was huge.
Yes, it is. Dustin Reinstidl there, coming off third. Alex Healy, Adam Lang, Peyton Hubbard, Alan Duranco, Wes Wiggin, John Stritz, and Bobby Hall Jr. down the top 10. Cody Anderson, Will Weber, Ed Osborne, Tyler Evans, Ronnie Shirk there coming in the top 15. Then you got Sean Kaiser, Barrett Morton, Brett Wheeler, Ron Morse Jr., and Travis Twitty in 20th. Right now, the driver stayed out is the 45 of Charlie Mace.
Yeah, it looks like the 20 might have done something to that effect as well. Whether it was taking 2 or staying out, I'm not sure, but he moved up quite a few spots.
He did. But, you know, if you look at Aaron Jackson now, I think he's going to be on the lead lap. Let's see. 14 to go right now.
Yeah, you know, I was actually really hoping that Jackson wouldn't have gone a lap down there, because that would have been extremely interesting, him only having a couple laps on them tires and being able to lead them off with how strong the 31's been. I would have liked to have seen that.
Oh, definitely. All right, the drivers will start to double up, and it looks like Charlie Mace is going to stay out.
All right, he's going for it. You know, we're only going to have a few laps left here.
That's a move I would do, okay? I'm just telling you, that's a move I would do. But
I mean, he gained a lot of spots. I don't think he's going to lose, 28 spots right here. So no matter what, I think the move pays off for him.
It's a win-win situation.
As long as he doesn't crash everybody.
Oh, look at him. He's pulling to the inside. He's allowing these drivers to go around. What is he doing?
Has he added gas or technical difficulties? What's going on there?
Not too sure. We definitely don't want him to stop on the track, because that will extend the caution.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Sean Kaiser will roll off 16th. Tough luck for that young man.
So I'm being told now that race control is sorting things out. There was a mistaken call of some type. So.
All right. Race car still has lights off. He'll be pulling down pit road. Jonah Colbert will bring us to the green for the restart. Dustin Ryan Siddle there in second. Green flag is out. Good start for Jonah Colbert. Adam Lane on that inside there.
Yeah, I mean, whatever happened to that first I can't remember, the guy that stayed out. Whatever happened to put him back, put Lane right behind Colbert.
It did, and now Colbert and Lang 1-2. Dustin Runstidle there under attack from Alex Healy. Healy looks to the inside, but the outside, Dustin has the momentum to run there in that third spot as they go into the turn. Single file. Ooh, the 4. That's Al Duranco. Looked like Peyton Hubbard might have gave him a little push in the shorts there.
Yeah, he's wanting to be in the top 5.
Can't blame him. I would too on the opening night. With 12 laps to go, Jonah Colbert in the 31. Putting on a clinic here tonight here at POCONO. Adam Lane.
He's ran a great race.
He has. He's led the majority of the laps here. Now look, Alex Healy makes a pass on Dustin. He clears him out the turn.
See if he tries to cross him over before the tunnel. No, he's not going to be able to.
But look at Alan Duranco goes to the inside of now. Duranco wants to, he's going to push up
he's
his
pushing.
attack in. Oh, and look at Peyton Hubbard defensive to the inside.
Making it 3 wide.
Yes, trying to make it interesting with 11 laps to go. And there's Shocker Stritzen out to the inside of Dustin. Oh, the 88. You have to get heavy on the binders there.
That was a good job by all them guys not getting into each other right there. that was a lot of quick time stuff there that could have definitely been a mistake instead.
Oh, yes, definitely. Good driving by these front runners. But meanwhile, Jonah Cobert continues to lead.
Trying to break his draft going down the straightaway.
Adam Lake in that second spot. There's Alex Healy running for Flex Motorsports. Alan Duranco and his teammate in the fourth. There's Dustin. He's managed to stay in that fifth spot. Peyton Hubbard directly behind him. There's Sean Kostritza, Wes Wiggin, Cody Anderson, and Will Weber. Your top 10. Weber up 25 spots. Anderson up 20 in that 19th position. Dustin. Now Peyton Hubbard looks to the inside of him. There's Sean Kostritza going with Peyton Hubbard.
It looked like he was thinking about going 3 wide there for a second.
Definitely, both those drivers clear him. Now here comes the 88 of Wes Wiggin. Wiggin in the Flex Motorsports.
That's some good racing right here. Wiggin using that that arrow push that they had to pull up under, try to get some spots of his own.
Yep, Wiggin out to the inside of Kostritza. Kostritza left on the outside there. Side by side.
Oh, they're touching going into turn 3. There was a little bit of contact there going into the flattest turn on the track. That's dangerous.
That's dangerous. And, you know, right now, Sean Kostritza is following Peyton Hubbard. Hubbard's in 5th. You know, Sean Kostritza, he will die if he finishes in the top 5.
Oh, that'd be a great opening run for Kostritza. I mean, it was exciting watching him pick up that win at Martinsville last year. So.
Yes. Right now look at Lane. He's closed up to your race leader, Jonah Cobert.
He is there.
He is there with 8 laps to go. Your top 2 have pulled away from Alex Healy, currently running in 4th. There's Alan Duranco, Peyton Hubbard, Sean Kostritza right there trying to gain some ground. But let's do this. Looking not a good strategy at the time. That last lap, Adam Lang was quickest that last lap. Well, this on lap number 42. 43 is a little bit slower than Cobert. Cobert ran the fastest lap on lap number 40 with a 54.581.
And then, you know, you got Cobert going into turn 1, and he's riding right onto the line. And what that's doing is forcing Lang to either accept that he has to be in that arrow push or to run a little bit higher. And Lang's been running a little bit higher now, whereas before he was just following him. And I think that's attributed to him pulling up because he's been using that outside momentum. He's there again.
He is there. He can feel it. He can taste it. And here is Cobert.
You know, Healy wants this battle to get a little more intense so he can use it to pull up on these guys as well.
Oh, yes. As you're looking on the side-by-side view with 6 laps to go here at Pocono, opening night for the Bluegrass Truck Series.
It's been a good race too. I mean, we've had a lot of different types of moments here. You know, some newcomers coming in and, you know, running well. It's just showing that this is going to be a really good season in the Truck Series.
Yes, looking racing for night number 1. Jonah Cobert, your race leader. Adam Lane trying to chase him down. 5 laps to go. The left kicker, 5 laps to go for Jonah Cobert.
Lang was really pushing it coming out of turn 3 right there. Gave him a pretty decent run down the straightaway. He's on the bumper again, but it's just so hard to pass here when the guy in front of you is running his line consistently. Healy's gaining ground on these guys now.
Yep, look at that. The Bluegrass live look at Alex Healy in the 97 truck.
Yeah, he's a past winner here in Bluegrass, so, Healy loves this track. He was talking about it on the Bluegrass podcast, actually. He chose himself to win tonight when they made their their picks, so.
Greedy. No. Coming to Florida go. Well, last season I jinxed him so many times, but I would call his name wrong. He went up front, and when I called it correctly, he was always in the back. Alex Healy, 97, currently running in that third spot there.
Yeah, he's definitely gained a lot of ground on them guys in these last couple laps, and they haven't even raced each other side by side yet. So maybe they've burned him up a little bit trying to race each other, and Healy might be ready to reap those benefits. We'll see here.
As you look there, you see between Lang and Healy. Healy's been quick on lap 45 and 46. Coming to 3 laps to go.
And don't forget about Duranko there, too. He's been staying in about the same distance from Healy, and he's also gained about the same time.
And look at this. Jacques Stritza somehow has gotten around Peyton Hubbard for that 5th spot with 3 laps to go.
Stritza with a great exit from turn 1 right there as well. Oh, caution. Oh, man.
A green, white, checkered. And it looks like it's going to be for Charlie Bay stopping on the speedway.
Oh, man.
Bringing out the caution.
I'm going to say as nicely as I can, I hope that there's a really good reason for that.
Yeah.
Because we were looking at a good race.
Definitely was. I mean, and you know what? So this is what I'm wondering. Did anybody save any tires to come down pit road? Would you do that? Or would you stay out since there's so many cars on pit road? What would you do?
Field this size, I'm staying out. I don't want to risk. I mean, everybody wants to move up some nice free positions from not coming in for a pit stop here. I think you have to stay out, hold your position, and just ride out this green-white checker. Takes a couple laps for the tires to come up to full temp anyway. I mean, I don't know. Unless like the first 3 or 4 trucks all decide to come, I don't think anybody should come here.
Well, going back from last season and, talk about Sean. He's running 5th right now. He had 1 win, but the majority of the season, he was in the back, picking up valuable seat time. Not in anybody's way, just hanging out there, right?
Yeah.
I think that might have helped him for this season. We got to see tomorrow that would go to the Xfinity runs and then on the Cup side. But, I mean, definitely seen him run out front in the new Watt Motorsports machine, in that 5th spot there.
That's definitely a good look there. I mean, I got to say, it's exciting to see his recent success and everything, and I know he was ecstatic about that win. It was pretty awesome for him. So,
and Jonah Kober and Adam Blaine, newcomers to the league, up front, 1-2. Alex Healy, a veteran.
Yeah, I think Healy and Kostritza, those are the 2 I'm watching on this restart because they're going to be on the inside lane. They've both shown that they can restart really well. And, these top 2 guys here, they were getting gained on. They were losing ground. So I'm really curious to see how this goes here.
And you know what? Give it up for Bobby Hall, running 29th. But he has UDTV on that truck, on the on the back there?
Oh, just out of my love for you guys, I put UDTV on my car for tomorrow's race.
All right.
A pretty good size logo on there for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. If you're looking for payment, his name's Brett Wheeler.
No. It's purely out of love. Purely out of love.
Appreciate it. I just appreciate you coming in, filling in for BJ. He's with us. He just can't speak. He's coughing a lot. Not feeling well. He has the Rona. So he's under the weather. Tomorrow night we have Mikey Neal Jr. So in the booth with us. And you're racing tomorrow night, right?
Yes, I am. I'm so ready. Oh, we're going around another time here. I thought, all right.
Green, white, checkered. The lights now go off on the pace car. Does Jonah Cobert have anything left in the tank to hold off Adam Lane? Or does Alex Healy, he was closing up on the race leaders when the caution came out, does he have anything for this restart? And don't count out Alan Duranco on the outside of row number 2. And Peyton Hubbard into 99. Sean Kostritza, he'll roll off in that 5th spot there.
Yeah, Healy, Duranco, and Kostritza were, the last 3-4 laps before the caution. All three were faster than the top 2. And now they're all bunched up again. So I think things are about to get pretty good here.
Green, white, checkered. Boys, hold on to your underwear. It's about to get wild.
Yeah, let's see who our first winner of the Bluegrass season is here.
Thank you for tuning in to Ultimate Dirt TV, simulcast live on dirtfan.com, Bluegrass Facebook page, and YouTube. Make sure to go over there, hit the like, hit the follow button. Go to YouTube, hit subscribe. Doesn't cost you a thing. Catch us live every time the Bluegrass is live. Hopefully the final restart of the night. Jonah Cobert. Can he hold off Adam Lane and Alex Healy? Pace car pulls off. Coming to the Geico restart zone. Green flag. Good start there for Jonah Cobert. And look at Alex Healy. Healy to the
Healy's got a nose in there.
He does. Alex Healy side by side with Lane going into the turn. Lane with the momentum on the outside as they come out of the turn. Let's see how Alex Healy holds up there. Oh, we got
they're making contact in the back. Oh, man. That was a huge hit.
It's going to be a parking lot.
Oh, they're still wrecking. Oh, it's bad.
Ooh, another green, white, checkered. John Valentine involved in that. All started with the 88 of Wes Wiggin.
I don't think Wiggin knew he wasn't clear there, and he just kept going up and up until he couldn't go up no more.
And Aaron Jackson. Yep, he just comes on the 24.
Yeah, the 24 had a nose on him there on the outside, and I just don't think he was aware of it and caused a big one here. Oh, man, that 20 truck is done for sure.
Travis
Twitty, oh, no.
And he was keeping it clean all night long.
High side had hustled.
Here's another look at it.
A lot of trucks were destroyed in that crash for sure. Oh, even that 21 truck is coming in right there at the last second, taking a big hit as well.
I mean, Brett Wheeler has heavy damage, but he's currently at 11th.
Yeah, I mean, there might be that many wrecked trucks at this point.
Bobby Hall Jr., oh no, smoke coming out of the back.
It's blowing up. He's probably got a meatball flag with damage. That's causing smoke. Well, let's see if they pit this time. I mean, probably not, but...
Adam Lane coming down pit road, so's Alan DeRocco.
Wow, this changes it a lot.
This does. Brett Wheeler's
truck is blown up.
Ah, the 56.
So that's going to leave Colbert, Healy, and Kostritza on the podium spots for this restart. That was an interesting decision. Lang is now being shown in 12th place.
But with fresh tires, getting past 12 cars, and this is the thing. The reason why I asked that, because we go back to Martinsville, totally different track and everything, but we saw Sean do that. He was like in 12th or 13th. Took fresh tires, the only driver to come down, and the last turn takes the win. So, someone blowing up there.
Another one's going down. I think that's Bobby Hall Jr.
That is Bobby Hall Jr. still continuing to smoke there. Currently running in 6th position.
So now that's going to show Lang in 10th spot. So 9 trucks. I mean, this is a long track. But it's built with a lot of straightaway though. So it's really hard to say if he's going to have enough time to pass that many trucks. I mean, 3 laps, 3 turns a lap. He literally has to pass a truck each turn if he wants to pick up this win on those fresh tires.
Yes, he does. But, with the long straightaways, the momentum, he could possibly do it.
It's going to be fun to watch because, the guys that stayed out, their tires aren't very fresh. I mean, they've got a full run. There's a lot of caution laps in this last run, but huge difference between what they're running on right now and then the fresh tires of now 8th place Adam Lang.
Yes, because Wes Wiggin and Bobby Hall Jr. all come down pit road. Lights will turn off on the pace vehicle. Barney says, it's time to get this race over with. Now, BJ's not talking, but we get him talk real quick. Who should pick the win on this green, white checkered?
I ain't answering that.
I mean, look at Peyton Hubbard. He's sitting pretty there in that 4th spot. Ronnie Shirk there in 5th. Adam Lang will restart in the 8th position. Cody Anderson to his inside. Another green, white, checkered. Another attempt. And really, Alex Healy has to get a good jump on this because he's on the outside. And I believe this is going to be his first time restarting on the outside, especially on the front row.
Yeah, this is... it all comes down to this. I mean, I think we have one more attempt at a green white checker if something bad happens here, but here we go.
Pace car makes a left-hand turn. Here we come to the Geico restart zone. Jonah Colbert, he fires. Look out. There's Alex Healy. Sean Kostritza right there. Peyton Hubbard, he's on the tail tank of that 97. Into turn number 1 there, side by side. John Kostritza in that 3rd spot. There's Hubbard. He's going to fall in line. But let's take a look at Lang. He's right there in 7th, coming out of the turn.
Lang really, he's got to make some moves here if he wants to use them tires.
He definitely does. And he's getting kind of blocked in by David Brackett right there. But right now, Jonah Cobert continues to lead with Alex Healy and Shock Kostritza and Peyton Hubbard. Jonah
Healy's made a little bit of ground here in that, going into the entry of 3. We'll see what happens coming up on the white flag. Next flag will end the race.
White flag in the air. 1 more to go for Jonah Cobert. Does Alex Healy have anything for him? And right there, Shock Kostritza's right there. Peyton Hubbard is right there.
They're all in such close proximity. One mistake will lose you this race at this point.
And we'll go to the side-by-side view as we come to the conclusion of this race.
And I was just informed that Lang did not take tires when he came down pit road, so that advantage was not.
Healy into the outside wall. Shock Kostritza into 2nd. Peyton Hubbard into 3rd. What a turn of events.
That's going to cost Healy his podium finish here tonight.
It is coming to the win. It's going to be Jonah Cobert. Shock Kostritza comes home 2nd. Peyton
Great
Hubbard.
run for Kostritza.
Yes, in 3rd, Alex Healy and Adam Lang, your top 5. Wow.
That was a great race.
And let's see here. We can take a look. There is Healy.
Healy was in that dirty air, just pushing it with everything he had, trying to get a run on the outside there. And just a little too much. Great move from Kostritza to dodge it that quickly without losing control himself as well. That's what guaranteed him his podium position.
And Peyton Hubbard. Whew, that was close. But congratulations goes out to Jonah Cobert, picking up opening night the win with the Bluegrass Truck Series.
Go ahead and go full screen again, I'm being told.
So there's that.
Great debut, though, for the 31 truck. Jonah Colbert, team owner, newcomer here to Bluegrass. Brought a few guys with them. Nice to see. It's going to be a good season.
Yes, it is.
You know, it's unfortunate for the guys that were involved. Oh, he was getting a push. It looks like he might have ran out of gas at the end of the race there.
As we're waiting for the official results to populate, we'll take another look at Alex Healy. Right there, gets a run, but then runs out of real estate, gets into the outside wall. Defensive move there by Kostritza and Hubbard to get around them. But Alex Healy coming home in that 4th spot tonight. Jonah Cobert.
Healy had a great run there, too. It's just a little too much. That was awesome. It was good racing.
Picking up the win, Jonah Cobert into JC Motorsports. Shock Kostritza with Team Watt. Peyton Hubbard in Next Level Racing comes home 3rd. Alex Healy in the Flex YNH Motorsports. Adam Lang with the Evil Empire Sim Sports comes home 5th. Cody Anderson will come home in 6th in the WJM Motorsports. Will Weber comes home 7th in the Fuel Sim Racing. Alan Duranco at 8th in the Flex Motorsports. Bentley will come home in 9th. Tyler Evans with the top 10 with the Cornerstone Motorsports. And you got Devin coming home in 11th. Brian Terry, George, Ron Shirk there in 14th. Daniel Worthington in 15th. CJ Mason in 16th. 17th be John Valentine. Cody Verrill will finish 18th.
You have Wes Wiggin in 19th. David Brackett and 20th, your first of the lap down vehicles. And then from there back, you got Michael Cole, Sean Kaiser, Ron Morris Jr., Charlie Mace, Bobby Hall Jr., Brett Wheeler, Barrett Morton, Ed Osborne, Jeremy Vaughn, Craig Williams, then Travis Twitty, Derek Puckett, Dustin Reinstedel, Aaron Jackson, Lucas Lyons, Taylor Peacock, Fernando Takahashi, and then Chris LeBourgeois and Mark Gilbert rounding out the field.
Jeremy Vaughn says, what a start to his bluegrass and racing experience. We'll be right back with post-race interviews. Welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. I'm Steve McMillan with Tony Iverson here, and we're going to pull up your third place finisher. And Tony, you caught up with Peyton Hubbard.
Yeah. All right, up in the booth, we got Peyton Hubbard in the 99 truck, finishing third tonight. Go ahead and walk us through the end there. There's a lot that went on in that last lap.
Yeah, that last run was pretty good. I think I managed to stay in seventh or better that whole race. That last run, even with me and Sean, when we got together on the race, just giving room to each other. Just the first round, I just really wanted to make it out of the round. I wanted a top 10 really, but it was looking like I was going to finish about fourth or fifth, and then a couple of the next level or flex guys pitted after the first green white checkered, I guess, risking for a third one, and we didn't, and it paid off. So yeah, I'm proud of that finish. I was exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, walk us through that moment on the last lap there when Healy got into the wall in front of you guys.
It looked like he just got in the wall, and Sean was in front, and I heard him kind of say, he was like, whoa, 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 and I almost hit him. But both of us were lucky to get away from it. I stayed close to Healy for the first stage, and after that, he was kind of gone. I knew I wasn't going to catch him for the rest of the race. I was just kind of wanting to settle into that top 5.
Well, definitely a great showing. Great first race of the season, coming out with a podium. Go ahead and thank your sponsors and anybody else you'd like to shout out.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Keith for being in the chat with us for that race. He was helping out with some tips and helping us with some strategy, and the Next Level Racing guys and Smith and Company Custom Homes, Spy Optic, Clean Duct, everybody. Yeah, that was a great race. Hopefully, that's looking to what we can see for the rest of the season.
Awesome. Well, it was great fun to watch, and we look forward to seeing the rest of this year as well.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that's Peyton Hubbard coming home in third place tonight. Well, coming home in second, the 46 with Team Watt, World of Thunder. Congratulations, Sean, on your debut in the Truck Series.
About it, sir. How you doing?
Doing good. You just hung out there all race long, you and Peyton. But on that final lap, Healy gets into the outside wall. Defensive move you had to make not to collect into him. Peyton Hubbard, you had to have a lot of, y'all had to have a lot of respect, just hoping and praying he didn't get in back of you there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I trust Peyton 100%. So that didn't even enter my mind. I was just kind of hoping that I made the right decision going low on that 97. Because at that point it was I didn't know if he was gonna hold it up to the wall or not. But yeah, closed my eyes, stuck it in the throttle, everything worked out. So
well, go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you, sir.
And boy, do I have some fine sponsors. World of Thunder Esports League, UDTV, Miller Family Trucking, and DirtFan.com. And I appreciate everything that you guys do up in the booth. You guys are second to none. got a shout out to my mom and dad at home. My sister Lisa made it up here from Mississippi right as the race started, so excited to go spend some time with her tonight. And the good Lord above.
All right, Shocker Stritza coming home in second place tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Well, picking up the win in the 31, Jonah Kober. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, guys. It was a fun race.
Definitely it was. You led the majority of the laps tonight, dominating fashion. Is that just a glimpse of what the season's going to look like for you?
It would be nice, but probably not. Yeah, just a lot of clean air was benefited there because, I mean, when you run these lighter fuel loads, it really tightens the truck up. And I was kind of playing games with whoever was behind me. At times it was Adam, and then other times it was Sean and Healy. And I was just I'd watch their corner exit and kind of drift up with them to the wall and try to just dump as much dirty air on them as I could, try to get their right front burnt off and hold on to it as long as I could. And the cautions just kept falling. And I started getting worried there at the end because I crossed the line with 0.1 gallon left. So it worked out.
Before that first green, white, checkered, Healy was coming.
Yeah, he was fast. He was bad fast. Him and Adam were both pretty fast. I never did figure out turn one all night, so I just started kind of lifting early, trying to save a little fuel in turn one, and I think that might have been the difference for me. I don't know, because like I said, I only had 0.1 left, and maybe I saved 0.1 by lifting early in turn one, and maybe that's what I can contribute to the win, was being slow in that turn. So I'll take it. I'll take it.
Definitely. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Bluegrass iRacing Series and the broadcast you guys put on. Can't wait to go back and watch this. I've watched some of your past broadcasts. You guys do a phenomenal job. It's definitely really awesome. Shout out to Jason Collins for running this league. He does a lot of work, and it's definitely showing, and it's worth it. So yeah, and then shout out to my team, JC Motorsports, and our sponsor JC Race Graphics. Check us out on Facebook. JC Race Graphics. We do all sorts of iRacing graphics and paint schemes, just any sort of graphic design that you need. And that's about it.
All right, picking up the win, Jonah Cobert. Congratulations from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. All right, well, that's going to conclude our broadcast here with the Bluegrass iRacing Series, the Truck Series, for opening night. And I hit the wrong button, so let's go ahead and thank those fine sponsors: Huffman Designs, Butt Kicker, Kinder Performance, J&J Gaming. And this is when you tell Steven needs glasses. Elevated Outdoors, coming on board this season as a sponsor with the Bluegrass iRacing Series. If you want to get involved with Bluegrass, make sure to head over to their Facebook page, message them, get a hold of Jason. He'll get you in the right direction. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Steve McMillan along with Tony Iverson. He's going to race tomorrow night in the Xfinity Series. Good luck tomorrow night, Tony.
I appreciate it, man. I've been looking forward to the start of this season ever since I finished out that last one pretty strongly. So it's going to be a fun one. I can't wait.
Well, hopefully you can pick up that win tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Gotta have faith. But congratulations again goes to Jonah Cobert, Sean Kostritza second, and Peyton Hubbard, your top three. Alex Healy and Adam Lang rounding out your top five. Until tomorrow night, y'all, stay safe. God bless. Good night, everyone.